Hello everyone, this is Zion and welcome to Let's Play The Sims Restaurant Legacy Challenge. This is part 3. We have Madeline here. She's just sleeping in this little kid's bed here. We've got this cool little dinosaur going on and also some pictures. It looks like we got some toys and even a little paint set for the child as well. That's a pretty nice house. We got 2 little bedrooms right here and also a bed and what looks like a study over here. It's kind of maybe it's a guest bed, maybe. And then we have a little dining room and cute little kitchen. Actually, it's a pretty big kitchen, as you can see. Got awesome cabinets. And the only bad thing about this house is it's not ours. Yes, that's right. Madeline's been sleeping in this kid's bed all night long. Of these extremely blonde family. They believe they're the Munches. But she just came in. It was about 2 in the middle of the night. And the little kid was nice enough to open the door for us. Yeah, the little kid opened the door at 2 at night, and the adults don't even care that we're sleeping in bed. Personally, I think the Sims are getting a little too nice about letting people just kind of do whatever they want. I shouldn't have been able to do that so easily, but hey, Madeline's got herself a nice bed to sleep in for the night, getting her energy up. As you can see, our power did get shut off. Our bills were 900 and something simoleons. Quite expensive, something we could not pay off our meager salary of zero zilch. So what we need to do is get some more money. We're not too worried about getting that power on since we don't actually have any lighting in our house anyways. All we have is a little tent in our restaurant lot. So we'll get that put on eventually, and hopefully having everything off is going to stop the bills from coming. I really doubt it, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. She is about ready to get up, so let's go ahead and let's just get her up. It's time to get up. It is 8 in the morning. She has been out for at least 12 hours. I mean, she was just exhausted. So let's go ahead and we'll close this up. And what we're going to try to do is get our hand in a little bit of fishing today. A great place to fish. There's great places to fish all over the place. Maxie's has been wonderful in getting us some wonderful fishing spots. But I really want to go to where the waterfall is. And I've kind of lost the waterfall. I know it's around here somewhere. Until, there it is, itty bitty little waterfall just right here under the tree, so we get some shade while we're at it. And there is a fishing spot, if I believe. Ooh, and there's a frog as well, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a frog. And we have bred 2 of our frogs. If we look in our inventory, we have here 2 striped dirt frogs, which we got from mixing an eggplant frog and a striped dirt frog. And we also found another spotted dirt frog, which we're going to mix with our next frog. So mixing frogs, that's going to give us a whole extra frog for pretty much nothing. It does tire us out just a little bit. We've also been eating some wild mushrooms. Hopefully there's no ill side effects from doing that. And maybe we have already gotten some ill side effects. We are hungry. And we should have stayed at that house and got us something to eat while we were there. But we didn't. There is a nice little barbecue over here though. So we'll get us something there. And of course we have 27 mushrooms that give us almost no hunger whatsoever. But that's okay. At least it's something to snack on. She is very career focused. If it goes well or poorly, they have emotional reaction. Yes, she's ambitious. Which is why she's here all alone, trying to make herself a restaurant. But the game keeps wanting her to go get a job. And unfortunately, she can't get a job because her job will be to manage that restaurant. And until we get at least 4 stars, which is a thing we've put on ourselves, I'm forgetting a word at the moment, a restriction we've put on ourselves, we're not going to get a job, so we just got to get tons and tons of money out in the wild. Yes, I'm going to go fishing. It is a little bit more lucrative than collecting things all day long, but I need to do something, and I can't get a job, so we're going to go fishing. So let's go ahead and cancel this fishing thing so we can go ahead and get fishing over here. And being an outdoorsy person, hopefully she's going to have a little bit of fun at least while she's out here, because her fun level is a little bit low. It was actually a little bit lower, so hopefully it's already gone up just a little bit by being outside. And I think the very first thing we should do once we catch at least a fish or 2 is go barbecue something up on that barbecue that we saw over in the little space over yonder. So we're just going to fish for a little bit. And I'm not sure if we can use mushrooms as bait. I think that would be a good idea. Unfortunately, she is fishing level 0. Alright, so the fish are definitely too crafty for Madeline. Let's just keep trying. and hopefully we'll catch something, because we're going to have to make some money, and hopefully selling some fish out in the market is going to get us something at the very least. The good thing about fishing is you don't have to search for it. You just kind of sit here and you chill back, relax. We've got some nice long grass with, it looks like bluebells. Of course, we can't harvest these bluebells. We'll have to go harvest other bluebells. We did get a perch worth 7 simoleons. So 7 simoleons, that should buy our entire restaurant. Right, Madeline? Okay, that face says everything. Yeah, it's not working. We need to catch something bigger. But we got to get that fishing skill up a little bit. She is a gardener by trait. If we look at our simology panel here, we did catch a little, looks like a little minnow. It was a minnow for 5 simoleons. Not much, but it's something. But she is a collector. Oh, no. Our ambition. She is a botanist. So she definitely wants to grow some stuff. She did weed or water some plants that were out in the wild just to get that up a little bit. But she does want to plant something 3 times. Do we have any plants? We should have a couple onions, which apparently she never actually harvested. Oh, so we're getting some fish. Got that fishing skill up to 2. So let's just sell off these fish immediately. And hopefully she'll keep raking in the fish, as well as getting that fishing skill up. Being an outdoorsy person, she could fish all day long. And she won't mind at all until this hunger bar reaches near 0. She does already have to go to the bathroom, which she did when she got to our overly friendly blonde neighbor's house. Oh, we got a 27 simoleon bass, which is great. Finally making some kind of money. Minnow. And let's see if we can fish with some bait yet. Where's our fishing post sign? There it is. Oh, no. So we can still just fish. Apparently, either mushrooms are not a bait, or we just can't use the bait quite yet. Let's go find our little park area, and let's go get ourselves a little barbecue going. Looks like the fish in the area are too crafty, so she's all done fishing. So let's go ahead and slow her down a bit. Apparently, she wants to return to the active lot, but there were some onions over there. And here's our little tent and a little restaurant area, but here's where we're going to go. We're going to go ahead and grill something up. Yes, you can do an herbal remedy there, which would be fabulous. But we can also grill some fruit. We're going to go with the absolute cheapest, since we have no money, which is hot dogs. Yes, this is the first time she's going to be eating meat. She did have some tofu dogs earlier. And I believe she had some, I don't remember the other items she had, but she's been going all vegetarian since she's very outdoorsy. And apparently she did have some bladder failure, which is going to suck. So now we're going to have to find somewhere to take a nice shower. But that's okay. What we do need is to get her something to eat. So let's go ahead and do that. And apparently it's a fairly long trek. She does need a bicycle so she could get around a little quicker, but that's okay. There is no bicycles just yet. Also, some more mushrooms around here. Not really sure what we can do with those just yet, but maybe we'll find out sometime. So let's get those hot dogs grilled up. There you go. Yep. Grab yourself one. Yep, go ahead and grab a serving. And then we're going to go ahead and just see if we can put the rest in our inventory. They will last anywhere between 12 and 24 hours. So let's find out what the spoil time is on that. Spoils in 9.5 hours. So they last about 10 hours. And she's having problems eating this hot dog. Probably because she's a little heartbroken. I'm not sure what happened in Sunset Valley. It must have been horrible for her to move all the way away. She is looking very sad, unfortunately. And now she's quite smelly. And her wonderful, beautiful dress that is just getting ruined. But at least we did get some mustard and bread right off that grill to supplement those hot dogs with. And we'll eat those hot dogs hopefully before they spoil. If we keep having so much trouble with our money, we might even have to start eating some spoiled hot dogs, which is unfortunate. But if that's the only option, that's really going to be the only option. And that's going to be what we're going to have to do. As you can see, her hygiene is horrible. Energy is already shrinking. Seems like this day has just flown by, and I guess that's what it's out in the wild. And we are going to want to check our mail here pretty soon. So we're just going to fish for a little bit. And hopefully we can catch a few more things to get those simoleons up. As you can see, we only went up about 50 simoleons on the day, which is just not very good. But we did get some more frogs, and we can breed this frog with pretty much any other frogs. So we're just going to be breeding frogs all the time in order to get a little bit more simoleons. Pretty much trying to do everything we can find, just to get our money up. Alright, so let's see what we can catch here. And we're going to keep a close eye on this energy bar because we're going to want to get her home, or at least to her tent, before she tires out. We did catch another bass there, which is great. So as you can see, day 1 of fishing, obviously, you don't get a whole bunch of money. I mean, you can get about 100 to 200 simoleons on your first day, but that's pretty good for your first day. Imagine your first day at work, you make about the same amount of money. And of course, you level up and go from there. As we start catching bigger fish, we'll start doing a little bit better, just as you would in any job. So apparently, she's going to be a fisherman by trade for now. And we're just going to keep selling them off one by one. Keep that money rolling in. And her fishing skill should be getting close to 3 now. As you can see, it is extremely close to 3. There we are. And can we fish with... We can fish with bait now. So let's go ahead. We can try mushrooms. I'm not sure how mushrooms are going to be on the fishing, but it should help, hopefully at least a little bit, catch some bigger things. So we'll find out. We did catch a salmon worth 113 simoleons. Now that's the big catch we wanted. Right there. Oh yeah. Now we're raking in the dough. So this seems like a good place to catch salmon. We're going to fish a little bit more tomorrow at other places. For now, we're going to have to get back home. And actually, home is going to be our restaurant lot. So we can sleep in our beautiful tent if we can find it. I keep turning myself around in here. I'm not really privy on the layout of the town just yet, but we'll get it. Alright, so here we go back to our restaurant lot, which is pretty much a construction site at the moment. And even as a construction site, we don't even have any wood laid out yet to get the building started. We will be building just a really small kitchen. And even if we can avoid the walls at first, we might do that just to kind of get a restaurant going, because that's really going to be the money maker for us. And as you know, we can't do anything else till we get that going. Also, once we get the restaurant going, we can find ourselves a man to really help us try to do some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and sleep. She wanted to cry in the tent, which is really sad. So let's go ahead and let her cry in the tent, and then we'll let her sleep. And she just needs to cry it out a little bit. We have 24 hours to pay your bills before your water is shut off. 24 hours, guys. Pay bills, 985 simoleons. We're at 468 simoleons. Selling off these frogs is going to net us about 30 apiece, if I'm correct. Let's find out. These 90, so those are about 30 apiece. Oh, and those are only 10. That's sad. That's not very much. Oh, so let's breed some more frogs immediately. Oh, she's awake already. That was the quickest night ever. And, of course, there is nowhere to eat or bathe. But we do know we have a friendly blonde neighbor who is about 5 years old. And this is not where he lives. So we're going somewhere else. I believe they live over here, right next to that one. But let's see if these neighbors are just as friendly. I'm a little cautious about friendly neighbors. And I'm not even sure if the game should let people you don't even know into your house, especially in the middle of the night after 10. This is ridiculous. I remember other Sims games, they kick you out once it got to a certain time. Sorry, you gotta go. And she doesn't mind. We can just keep living off other people. We didn't meet these people earlier. We kind of just used them. But it's pretty easy to be a freeloader in Sims 4. You just go in and do whatever you want. Just collect a few things, and then you have the money to make some food. Alright, so she's got to go to the bathroom. Let's go up and use their... You know, I don't even know why they let us in. Look how filthy we are. Oh my gosh, yeah, I know. And they let us in. There's not even anybody home. Look at this. First floor, nobody. Second floor, nope, nobody. Nobody's home. We're visiting nobody. But that's fine. We just walk right in. Now, what would be awesome is if we could actually break an entry. We need to talk to the Sims crew about that. First of all, don't let me in after 10. Maybe 11. And then allow me to break in after such time. That would be freaking awesome. let's take a bubble bath. That should hopefully help us with our uncomfortableness, and hopefully we can get out of here before the homeowners get home. I don't even know who lives here. Fancy enough, though, there is a fishing spot right here. Oh yeah, let's catch us some fish with some more wild mushrooms. Well, let's go ahead and look at our fishing notepad. And nothing. There's nothing in our notepad, unfortunately. So we haven't learned anything yet. But we will. We'll get there. And we have 24 hours before our water to our tent, apparently, is going to get shut off. I'm not even sure why the water company's billing us if we're not using any water. Maybe the sprinklers to keep this nice green area. That's part of the HOA, I assume. So we're paying for everybody else to upkeep on their stuff. And that hygiene bar is going up pretty slow. As you know, she was just ridiculously filthy. She's hungry, so let's... Oh, you know what? We still have those delicious hot dogs. No, they're gone. We've lost our hot dogs. Where'd our hot dogs go? Oh, man. So now we're going to have to... Ooh, let's have a quick meal. Quick meals are cheap. Or free, apparently. Is that going to cost us anything? 400? No, it costed us nothing. 468 simoleons. Guys, I think we found what we need to be eating every day. Quick meals from other people's houses. So that is the answer. She wants to watch TV. Oh, she's going to go chat. Let's do it. Let's chat on the computer. You need that social bar up, don't you? You need a day off. Ooh, I wonder if we can use the computer to start hacking too. That'd be amazing. We're just living in other people's houses. That's not a problem. Alright. That's enough chatting. It's already 7 at night, and apparently our energy bar is up, so we'll do some delicious night fishing. Hopefully there's some good fish out at night. And where... Oh, here, fishing spots over here. They should have put it on this ramp. That would have been amazing. As you can see, this ramp it's kind of broken. It goes off into the little pond there. There's fishing areas all around here, though, so hopefully it's pretty good. And is this where our waterfall was? No, this is another itty-bitty little one. Look at that itty-bitty little waterfall. Alright, guys, as you can tell, I'm a little into the graphics of The Sims 4. Yes, I know I've been playing it for quite some time, but... And the open world of Sims 3 is kind of a huge thing that I'm missing. And I would have loved to seen it, but the graphics on this and the ability for the game to just run smoothly is amazing. Look at the starry, slightly cloudy night. We can't look all the way up, but we can look all the way around. There are some windmills over there that we've never even noticed. And still loving the ducks in the pond. So we'll let her just fish for a little bit. Alright. So we're going to let her fish through the night. We did spend quite a lot of time at other people's house, just kind of freeloading as much as we possibly could, so we're not spending anything. Apparently we found this broken down door or something we threw right back. We did get something in our notebook finally, so we'll check that out in the next episode. Hopefully eventually we'll get a restaurant going. Get this fishing skill up, so we'll definitely work on this fishing skill a little bit more. And apparently this pond sucks because we're not catching anything except for garbage. So let's fish with some... Let's fish... We don't want to fish with... I guess we're going to continue fishing with mushrooms. So we'll do this through the night. See what we can get out of that. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching. And as always, have a beautifully fabulous day. See you later.